Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again!
Drop the violins. Drop.
This is a long song.
It is.
Did you know this has got like 4 different languages in it?
No.
It's like French, German, Italian, English, Spanish, maybe 5 languages.
Now that you say it, I don't think I've actually heard it like all the way through.
Oh, it's
I just
so
hear it from
beautiful.
here usually, you know?
It's so beautiful. I almost want to put the lyrics for you.
Yeah, this is hot.
Don't know.
It's like you know, that Easter vigil.
Yes.
Everybody's singing.
Yes, yes.
You know, where my Catholics at?
Let me see if I can find it with the lyrics.
Yeah, this is sex. I might try to throw this on and try to, you know, slam the wife.
What about, dude, I almost kind of want to walk down the aisle with this as like,
Yeah, that'd be
or
cool.
like play it at my funeral or something.
That'd be
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, but not on Twitch. We're still trying to figure that out.
I'm trying to get there.
So once we get that going, we'll figure out how to get you guys to tune in while we do a live podcast. In the meantime,
Trying to figure out how to play violin.
and in the meantime, it's the fucking Champions League Final review. We are here. We have made it finally. This is the end of season 3, I would say, right?
UEFA done gave it to
3
you.
seasons, bruh.
Yeah, I know. 3.
3 seasons.
I kind of look at the Champions League Final as like our anniversary kind of, if you
Yes.
think about it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause we technically started 2019 in August, but this is what we're all here about.
This is it.
This is
This
it, right?
is
here.
literally-
This is why we do this.
German?
Oh, dude, that's cool. I'm seeing this. Oh, that's awesome,
So they mix German and Spanish in it.
dude. That's cool.
It's great.
That's cool.
It's great. And that's the part where they end it right there, and then you go and play.
Wow. The more you know. The
more
little
you know.
star is just shooting to the sky.
Dude, don't you love that intro? The stars, and they like
That's
form the
cool.
ball, and oh
Yeah.
god,
Dude, that's awesome.
it's crazy. Love it.
Wow. Learn something new every day. Every goddamn day.
Big gathering, right? The opera, so classy.
Dude.
We'll have to do an episode on this.
Whoever composed this, I want to talk to him. But man, I need you to compose my life.
Oh
Like, get it
man,
together.
you know, and I looked into this. There's a whole YouTube video about it, and I don't
Yeah.
remember any of it. We're gonna have to do a podcast
I was
episode.
like, who the fuck thought? He's like, you know, it'd be a great idea. Let's get a fucking opera. Let's get like the whole shebang in here. Let's make it seem like Mozart.
We want to include everyone in Europe and make them
Yeah.
feel a part of this.
Yes.
Look, French,
This
Right.
is cool shit.
that's German,
See, whenever you see DA or die,
or Beston,
bustin'.
and then English.
Champions.
That's the part everybody knows.
English will never be champions, though. I was kidding. Don't kill him.
All right, we're going to pause this. So,
That's
ladies and gentlemen, why are we here? We are here for one reason and one reason only. That is the Champions League Final.
Ho!
Ho!
Yes,
That was Liverpool. That was Real Madrid.
it was.
And it finished with a crazy ending. Real Madrid 1-0. Wow, what a game. So first, of course, we're going to go through the final, get some stats going real quick. Liverpool, Real Madrid. Just on the surface, if you didn't watch it, Liverpool dominated this game, in my opinion. It was so lopsided. Looking at the total shots, we've got 24 shots, Liverpool, to 4, Real Madrid. Of those shots, we've got 9 on target for Liverpool and 2 for Real Madrid. And I can tell you that first shot on target was, in fact, the goal.
Yeah.
So, for me, I was arguing with someone on the internet. That's clinical.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's clinical.
Yeah.
I think they might have had 15 or 17 shots at that point, Liverpool. Real Madrid, 1 shot, 1 goal.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you ask for?
Yeah.
Let's also shout out the goal scorer, Vinicius Jr., and Federico Valverde with an amazing assist. I also have to shit on Virgil van Dijk because if you watch that goal, he does the strangest and I'm going to fast forward to it. There it is. If you watch Virgil van Dijk's position, he, for whatever reason, decides to turn his body and try and he doesn't want to face up. So we're looking at it right now. So I'm going to pause it. As a center back, the last thing you want to do is be running towards your own goal. You want to have your back to your goal. And not only do you want to have your back to your goal, you want to have your back to your goal so that you can see the soccer ball and you can also see all the attackers. So you've kind of got this position where you can quickly scan the field. If I turn my back, I can't scan the attackers. So we're going to play it here. And again, he's just, what is he doing? What is this? He's presenting his butt. Like trying to block it. And I get what he's doing. He's kicking out his back leg to try and defend it. But if you face him up, your reactions are quicker. So it goes between his legs and then boom, back post. Absolutely amazing. One other thing to point out. And hold on. Okay, so if you watch this play right here, the thing that really sets this off is Andy Robertson is way out of position. I believe this is him right here. And I'd have to, let me just take a look.
No, yeah, you're right.
I believe this is him.
It's Henderson here.
Yeah, I think this is Hendo. I think this is Fabinho. And I think this is Luis Diaz.
Yep.
So right away, Andy Robertson is farthest. He's with the front three. This is credit to Luka Modric here.
Yeah.
Luka just sent him on a ride. And he tried to press Luka. You're not going to steal Luka. I don't know why he's pressing this high. So what this does, Andy Robertson is now dangerously high up the pitch, which means Virgil van Dijk has to slide over to cover Valverde. Valverde doing a great job being disciplined. Heels on the line. Can't get any better. Forcing them to stretch the defense. Vinicius Jr. also on the bottom here. Trent Alexander has to pick up Benzema, and then Konate has got to fill in the space in between. We're going to just play it here. And right away, Casemiro with a great ball. And let's see if we can get another tactical view. Again, Vinicius pulling the stretch. Benzema making a great diagonal run, now picking up Konate. And Trent Alexander has lost track of Vinicius here. You're going to see he just totally loses track of him. Too late.
Can't do that.
So just to break down that goal, absolutely brilliant attack. An unfortunate play by Liverpool, by Andy Robertson and Virgil van Dijk. Really just wanted to highlight that because that was essentially the whole game right there.
No, yeah, I mean the Van Dijk part of it,
shocking.
It's weird because everybody always says oh he's got the size and everything. It's funny. We have like a little group text with some folks that we always we throw out some soccer knowledge here and there. We're soccer nerds in this little group text we have. We're actually literally talking about this today about how a lot of these backs now are smaller backs.
Yeah.
You see a lot of larger guys, and you automatically think like, man, he could really shut stuff down. But when it comes down to it, you're talking about a big guy like this. If you can catch him flat-footed, or you can catch him in a bad
weird body position like that, yeah.
Right here, it's bad. It's hard for him to recover being such a big, awkward guy. He's not quick. He's not, light-footed in a way. So it's tough because I like how you pointed that out because it's not something you're going to see. You're going to see Trent Arnold instead not covering Vinicius. That's going to be the first thing that comes to your mind. That was the first thing that came to my mind. So I really like that you pointed that out.
Yeah.
Because
you said that right away. I remember we were talking about it. You're like, how is he not keeping an eye on him? That's his fault.
And we'll get to that in a second. We'll go back to that in a second. But the weird thing is these big backs that now you see, everybody's just going to throw some weight and throw some bodies out there. But, yeah, like sometimes speed kills, and it's really hard to recover if you're in that really awkward position like we just saw. Like you just, pause it and we just took a look at it. As a defender, you always want to at least have one foot in front of the other. You don't want to have that squared up in a position like he was in.
Yeah, awful position.
You can go through the legs. You can go around you, no problem. There's a lot of ways you could be beat in that position.
Yeah.
But his position wasn't a good one from the get-go, from the initial pass down the right flank.
That's right.
So it's hard to recover. Next thing you know, ball's going past you. He's one of those things like he's another guy that reminds me of Van Dijk, but he's not the same position as somebody like Thomas Mueller. He's very awkward. So if you can catch him in an awkward moment.
Interesting comparison.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's very like he gets it done when he needs to, but at the same time, like if you can catch the way he can be beat is if you catch him in a weird position in a weird spot like that, you can totally just blow right by him. So it's tough. Flip side of things, you're talking about old Trent. Man, number one, you can't. That was a really fun matchup to watch. First of all, the whole time, those two going at it, Vinicius and Trent. But you know, sometimes you can't lose track of that guy. You know,
that's your job.
I thought that was the most important matchup of this whole
Fuck
game.
yeah!
And
You're a back. Yeah, you're a back.
You're back. You cannot let him get where he wants to get in space. And I think that's the problem with Trent, I think, is he likes to get involved in the attack a little too much sometimes, where the defensive side of things kind of goes by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it. And you got to give him credit because on the offensive side of things, this match he was pretty decent.
Yes, he always is.
Yeah,
he always is. That's his strong point, I believe.
I've also never liked defensive players taking set pieces. I don't know.
If you got the skill, bro. I mean,
if you got the skill, go
Roberto
for it.
Carlos, you could take that set piece, bro.
I just want you to concentrate on the
True.
one thing you should be doing.
Well,
but
so to just quickly go on a tangent, what winds up happening is you're right, because when you get a defender to take a set piece, he's now removed from that back line. So if there is a quick counter, which on a set piece is the most dangerous, usually they'll bring an attacking player. Like they'll bring a Modric back there, or they'll bring a Casemiro, or for Liverpool, they'll bring Henderson. They'll bring a Fabinho back there to cover his position just in case shit goes south. But I'm with you, as a defender, it's very strange to have you go forward and take your set pieces, taking the corners.
And he is great at them.
He's leading assists.
Yeah. So
so he's obviously doing something right.
Yeah, so you can't argue with that. But to close that situation out.
But see, let's go back to this. Who's the fucking hottest player on Real Madrid right now?
I was about to say, this is exactly what I was going to say.
Good.
The reason, look, he gets caught up chasing Benzema, so he leaves Vinicius open.
Mm-hmm.
So in his defense, I can't blame you for that.
If we go back to the catalyst of this play, I don't think Trent Arnold even looks at Vinicius this entire time. Let's just focus on him. We can't see it now. That's fine. Not looking, ball watching, too late.
Yeah.
Right? So at least, and this goes back to your body position, okay? I understand having to face your own goal when there's a counterattack and you face the goal. Right here is when you square up and you put your back to the net and you keep an eye on the ball and you keep an eye on Vinicius.
Yep.
And you judge what's going on. Is he making a diagonal run? If he goes to make that diagonal run in your blind spot, you just trail with him.
And only one defender's doing somewhat of a square up at this point. You know?
And that's Konate.
Yeah.
And he's doing an okay job. He's like half in. Trent's still running backwards to the goal. Still got his back. Vinicius in his blind spot.
Yep.
Now, one thing we got to give credit to is Liverpool, like I said at the very beginning, they dominated this game. But one of the points I made in that group is it felt like Liverpool, while the stats show 24 shots, there was really only 2 that were really threatening.
Yeah.
And it felt like they just like...
The early Mané one.
Yeah.
Off the post.
That's right.
Because he had everybody beat. He had the whole team beat.
Mané was the best player on the field for Liverpool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so let's bring up the man of the match, Courtois. 9 saves. I mean, without him, they lose this game.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. He had a fingertip save that went off of the post and just floated in the middle of the box. If anybody was making a run into the box, that's a goal. You're now 1-1. Or you're up 1, actually, at that point. So, shout out to Courtois. I gotta eat my words here because I've been talking shit about Real Madrid going and get Courtois when they lost Ronaldo, and it literally paid off in this final.
And had Navas. Is Navas still with them?
No, PSG.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
No, but so, I mean, that's a good point. They had Navas. Why go get Courtois? We can make up any theories. For me, it's to get a player in the Belgian market on Madrid.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. And then not to mention...
Sell those jerseys.
Yeah. Like, that was an easy save for Courtois. Let's go back to this.
But because he's so big, he makes it look amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is an any day at the fucking training ground. Now, I don't know how many keepers are making that save. That's like a fucking elite shot.
Squirt.
That's an elite shot by Salah. Top of the box, but
put the curve on it.
he knows.
A little
So
bend on it.
for our viewers out there that don't really understand, Courtois, I looked this up. Courtois is the same size as LeBron James.
Yeah, he's what, 6'8"?
He's 6'7".
Yeah.
So take an inch off, really not going to make a difference
Yeah.
because his wingspan is probably 6'8". 6'8". It
Yeah.
said 205 on the website. I'm going to put – he's like 225,
Yeah,
220.
if you make a PK on this dude, like, you get a plaque on the wall. Homie. Like, you need a fucking plaque.
No,
a
you just
medal.
got lucky because
Like-
he guessed the wrong way.
Yeah.
You
dude,
know?
It's crazy. But sometimes I feel like he can even guess the wrong way, and his foot will still fucking. You know
Yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean?
for
Like,
sure. Yeah.
It's insane. But
Any day at the office. You know what this did? This brought back flashbacks for when Brazil lost to Belgium in the 2018 World Cup. When, just like Liverpool on Madrid here, Brazil dominated shots. They had a ton of shots on goal, and Courtois, just like normal day at the office, just kept dominating, making saves. It was really impressive to watch.
sometimes it's just as stupid as if you don't score goals, you're not going to win. That was literally the takeaway of this whole match.
And
if
so
you can shoot 80 times, and
Yeah.
if you don't make one, I think Real Madrid had what, four
shots, and it was
So-
after their first goal. So let's break that down. Prior to that first shot, they've got no shots,
No
which means
shots.
Liverpool was dominating the game on offense and on defense. Real Madrid score the goal.
Yeah.
So what happens? Liverpool have to start taking risks, which opens the game up and gives Real Madrid another 3 shots, only one of them being on target.
Right.
So, but for that goal, Liverpool dominate this game and don't give Real Madrid a single shot on goal. Going back to Courtois here, all they did was create one-on-ones with Courtois. If you look at the Real Madrid goal, that was a 2-on-1, right? It's a classic FIFA goal where you got 2 players going at the goalie. You wait for that goalie to step up and make a play, and you knock
slide
it
it to
across
him.
the box. I never saw that once. Right there.
That
Salah.
was it. Yeah.
Salah had an opportunity, and Salah has been getting a ton of criticism throughout the season for being selfish. Look at this run Mane's making.
There it is.
That's an easy. If he's able to get this shot off,
He's onside,
he's onside. If he's
behind the ball.
if Salah is able to get this shot off, he is able to get that pass off, and that is a tap in. That is a tap in goal. And again, give credit to Courtois here. He's just a big fucking man.
And I would say, maybe he couldn't see Money over there, but these guys play together so much. It's intuition. Like, he's over there.
He's yelling.
And
But look at the space. Like right here, he sees him. Right
space,
here, you
dude.
see him.
That's too much.
There's a hesitation. Great fucking save, man. Gosh, what a save.
Save of the day.
One of the things I'm going to shit on Courtois for is
Get the toilet paper.
Chelsea is living rent-free. Chelsea in the EPL is living rent-free in that man's head. As soon as he wins the Champions League, what does he do? He starts going at the people that were hating on him. Like, bro, you just won, and you're going to go after your critics?
Yeah, you need to
Fucking be proud, man.
settle
That
down.
was fun.
with
That was Stat Boy, Matt Boy pointing that out.
So-
The Chelsea fan saying he immediately went and gave criticism to all the Chelsea and EPL fans that were talking shit about him leaving or not be able to hang or whatever.
Dude, I'm going to get on a soapbox for 1 second. I said this years ago. Some people made fun of me. It's cool. Y'all can still make fun of me. I think Mane's their most important player for Liverpool.
Yeah.
There's rumors he could be going to Bayern, so it's very interesting to see. Obviously, we're going to slide Jota in there maybe at the 9.
I think they're
I'd
going to.
rather him on the wing.
This is a good point.
As we mentioned many times, we'd both rather see him
Jota on the wing?
Yeah, I'd rather him on the wing, but hey,
Luis Diaz won that spot.
And I guess Firmino's still there. So
Yeah,
maybe
Firmino.
slide him in?
I don't know why they're sleeping on Firmino, man.
I know.
I thought he changed this game when he came in,
He did.
like he always does. I think Liverpool were best when they had Firmino as the 9.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
just opens up so much. He starts pulling those center backs out. It allows Salah and Mane to make those diagonal runs in between.
What's the first thing you do after you win the Champions League? You just shake someone's hand.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
So this is another video we're just going to have kind of play in the background. This guy is one of my favorite YouTube commentators. He does tactical breakdowns of all the games.
I thought that was him for a second on the advertisement. I was like, man, he looks like McConaughey with a beard. Holy shit.
So he just kind of breaks down. Yeah, great photo of Klopp. He kind of breaks down. He does expected goals. Liverpool had a 2.19 expected goals, and Real Madrid had a 0.9. So Liverpool should have had at least 2 goals, but
yeah, that's a Chris Berman right there.
yeah. So
that's why they play the game.
That's why you play the game, bro. So just quickly going in here, Liverpool, he just shows that Liverpool pressed with a 3-5-2, which was extremely successful. Like we said, Real Madrid were not able to get a shot off the entire first half.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was intentional. You know, you got to think Ancelotti, the Italians, they love to absorb the attack.
Right. It's
Make
like
you think
out.
like it. Make you think
Right.
like you guys, we're going to make you think like you're dominating. And we're just waiting for that opening because we got Vinicius and we got Benzema and we got Valverde, who I think didn't get enough credit this game.
No. And we heard the cuckoo, but he's not cuckoo for that statement. It's very true.
So I'm glad this went off. I was hoping this would go off. This is my dad's cuckoo clock.
I was waiting to be like for some crazy shit. Like Balotelli made an appearance in the 90th minute. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Fucking right.
From the Black Forest in Germany, but very famous place to get cuckoo clocks.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Black Forest.
Apparently, that's where
that's like the place to get a cuckoo clock.
Yes, yeah. Is there a Disney story that's
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. There's a Disney story
it's
in
not
Black
Pinocchio.
Forest.
That's Italy, but I can't remember.
Whatever.
But yeah, that's this entire match. Like after the first half, I'm like, man, it's like my bet's looking good.
Yeah, let's drop down your bets. What were your bets?
I did terrible. I got kicked in the ass.
Oh,
I got kicked in the ass badly.
because you were going for Liverpool.
Well, I had some on Real Madrid, but I needed other things to happen.
Okay.
I bet on like how many corners, and I think I bet under 11 corners or something, and it went over maybe like 10.5 or something. It went over. So that BF'd me. I picked Benzema to score because why not? I was like, I will feel like an idiot if I don't bet that and he goes off. I think I did a Benzema hat trick. I did like all this crazy shit.
Nice.
I kicked myself though the minute that Vinicius scores. I was like, man, I should have just put a couple bucks on that.
Yeah, little Vinny.
Because we've been talking about him for years, for fucking years.
He's actually, dude. If you go and look back at his, when players get to a club for the first time, they put him on the field and they're like, juggle the ball a few times.
Yeah, they put him like in the whole uniform. They have the shirt tucked in. Yeah, and it's all sexy. Yeah, it's like,
waving to the crowd. He kicks the ball into the crowd.
Hair's looking nice.
Dude, Vinicius couldn't get like 2 touches on the ball. You go watch it, you're like, what the fuck did we just buy?
Like, what?
Right in his first year, I don't know if you remember.
He's not a juggler.
Everybody was like, this dude's a choke artist. You remember earlier at the beginning of this year, Benzema during Champions League was like, don't pass the ball to Vinicius. I'm not sure he's on our team.
Yeah.
Right? Think about where he has come.
Wow.
Vinny, dog.
I forgot about that.
Crazy, right?
Holy
Vinny,
shit.
They literally caught Benzema going, don't pass him the ball. I don't think he's on our team.
He's just a guy that makes runs and you feed him through balls. We see it now.
He finally has been able to the criticism he got was his final ball, whether it was a pass into the box or a goal being scored, and he has finally gotten over that hump. The first time for me, I remember that happening, was when Real Madrid played Barcelona, and Vinny got the only goal in the game, and he was just getting in behind Barcelona the entire game, and he had this one opportunity, hit it super awkwardly, and because he hit it so awkwardly, the goalkeeper had no idea how to defend it. Because it's not a traditional shot. He, hit it on top of the ball and, bounced, and he was like, what the fuck? But that moment for me was really the turning point for Vinicius. And it might have been at the beginning of the season or at the end of last season, but...
It was a Champions League game.
No. It was it was a El Clasico.
Oh, yeah.
It was
you
an
said
El Clasico, Barcelona.
Yeah.
But it was just, for me, that was the moment that he really was like, okay, I'm that dude. I can score in El Clasico and make a difference. I think they might have won 2-0. I think they scored the first goal, and then someone else came in and scored that second goal. But another thing that we have to point out is that I think there's 9 players now on Real Madrid that have 5 Champions League titles.
Yeah, Marcelo,
Cruz, Casemiro, Modric. Benzema, I think.
Bale.
Bale
literally.
Carvajal.
Bale did it again.
Bale
he didn't have to do anything.
Man,
he didn't have to do anything.
Look at Hazard too, man. He got one.
Yeah. My goodness.
Nacho is another one.
Oh yeah.
Carvajal, yeah, right back. So it's for me, it all goes back to this midfield. I know we got to give credit to Benzema, of course. We got to give credit to Carvajal, but for me, it's all about that midfield.
It's true.
They are so good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It's true.
And if you compare the midfields, Liverpool, Real Madrid, taking Real Madrid any day of the week.
I think we touched on it last pod, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this midfield. They're all pretty old. There's been rumors that Cruz is moving at some point for years.
Yeah, he's 32.
Really? I mean, there's been rumors that all of them are going to move at some point for years.
Modric is 37.
Yeah, I mean, dude. But hey, he's still doing it.
I wouldn't let him go.
No.
I'm going to let him retire there.
No.
Maybe hey, we'll keep you here as long as you don't go to another club. If you want to go MLS, we're fine with that. But
shout out to Everton too for getting rid of Ancelotti, and then he wins, and then they almost get relegated. So
fucking Christ,
good for you guys.
Sheesh. I can tell you, one of my boys that's a really big Everton fan, he was pissed, and he's like, it really goes to show how important he was for our club by the fact that we were fighting relegation.
Yeah.
Like, we started off hot, remember? Everton was, like, top pick when they had James, and it was like...
Yep. And they had Moise Kean.
They were fucking building, man.
Richarlison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to what you were saying about Real Madrid's midfield, they have already started to plant the seeds. So you have Valverde, 23.
Yeah.
He's a midfielder. Has already proven that he can be the guy.
On a wing or midfield as well.
Midfield. He can just play anywhere. He'll just run for you. He's just going to run through a wall.
Yeah.
They have Camavinga, who came in this game and made a difference.
Yeah.
And has been coming in at the end of the games and been making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Man City, PSG, who was before them? Was it Chelsea? Might have been Chelsea.
Yes.
Incredible, okay?
Yep.
So you have him, Valverde, Camavinga, and now there's rumors of Tchouaméni. I'm sure you've seen us talk about him.
Yeah.
He's from Monaco. I think he leads the French league in tackles.
Oh.
And he's only like 21, 22.
Now that's a pretty fucking interesting stat. To lead in tackles? That's pretty...
I'd have to look at that, but it's some defensive stat, whether it's tackles or interceptions.
It's a defensive stat that gets overlooked.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely overlooked. Especially like on the wider fan base, like the really hardcore fans, they see that and they're like, oh, that dude's fucking good.
Yeah.
Man. He's a great little player.
Like Monaco, like little like smaller squad, Yeah.
So Real Madrid, they look good for the future. I think Casemiro's got another 2 or 3 years. I think Cruz, same thing. Modric could play till he's 40, man. The way he works, he just works hard. He just loves the game.
Let him do it.
Let him stay there. Let him groom the young midfielders.
Yeah.
Let's look over at Liverpool. For me, I don't know what they need help in. It would be a midfield for me. Like their front line, they have Salah if he stays. They have Jota. They have Firmino. They have Luis Diaz. They have Mane, pending Mane. There's rumors that they're going to go for Nunez. There's rumors that they might go for Rafael Leao of Milan.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, they need to go for midfield. I feel like their midfield doesn't really add that
extra
oomph like the Real Madrid at midfield. Like Casemiro can hit a screamer. Cruz can hit a screamer. Modric can hit Fabinho? No.
I could be wrong, but I've watched a good bit of Liverpool this year just because I bet on them because it's usually like a safe bet.
Yeah, for sure.
But like the games I've watched, and y'all come at me too, whatever.
Heard that.
I'm here. Y'all know where I'm at. Yeah. I just feel like they don't possess because they're pressing so much. It just feels like it's so fast paced that they're just always looking for the next open option, or they're looking for the next goal. They're looking. It's not like Real Madrid's going to sit here and pass on you all day and hold it,
or let you have it,
Yeah, but they don't. But Liverpool's just so. I think that's your problem when you're always with that high press, always pressing. It's like you lose track of the fact that this is a game where you possess the ball sometimes. And you play that mind game with people. It lacks the mind game aspect, and you're just going straight for goal. It like when that's always your thought. I'm with you. Like they need somebody when you have like a Modric who's sitting there with the ball
deeper,
and Cruz,
yeah, absolutely.
Who can be that high press if you need him to, or can drop back if you need him to.
Yep.
I don't feel like they have a guy like that. They just have guys that are just looking for the next open guy. It's not like Henderson. Henderson's looking either for the next open guy or his shot on goal.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it could be. You're right. Like,
There's
it
no
could be
playmakers.
better.
Yeah, it could be. They could add a piece there.
Yeah, It could be sexier. It could be sexier, but also if this is the type of football you're going to play, then I guess maybe you do have the right midfield. But but when you go up against a team like we just saw, like you could shoot 50 times a game and not score, and that you could possess and wear the other squad out a little bit. I don't know.
Possess to defend, and let's be clear, is that we're being critical because this is the Champions League final. Obviously,
they scored that goal. We're not critical on them at all. Probably.
Exactly. Obviously, Liverpool's a phenomenal team because they finished 1 point out of second place in the EPL, and they made it to the Champions League final. So, relatively speaking, they're amazing teams. I'm just kind of clarifying.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
If we were to pick them apart, and I think you and I are on the same page here, if we were to kind of pick them apart and add a little piece to help them, like we've seen with Man City, they're adding Haaland. It's like that's a clear piece that they need.
Yeah.
Even though they won the EPL, I think for Liverpool, I think it would be a midfielder, and I think you would agree here.
Yeah. This light bulb just went off.
Yeah.
But I feel like this style of play, this high continuous press, the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It works in EPL, like you just said.
Yeah.
Because it's such a high-paced atmosphere.
It's constantly direct. Go.
Man City,
back and
Liverpool.
Forth, back and forth. Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like it doesn't work as well
La
in
Liga.
Champions League. How are you going to beat someone in Champions League like an Atletico? Like Real Madrid?
Likes to sit in. Hey, man.
Go ahead and shoot your shots.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shoot your
Go
ahead and shoot your fucking 10 shots. Your 20 shots.
That's funny you say that because teams like Man City and Liverpool, they constantly are faced against teams that just sit in. Like we saw Atletico played literally a 5-5.
Like a completely different team.
They
every
do.
Time.
As soon as they have a team that's actually comfortable with sitting in, or will play them face to face straight up, like Real Madrid did with Man City.
Yep.
Real Madrid didn't quite do that here, but when teams face up against like a Liverpool, what can you do?
Right.
Because I feel like Klopp, like you
out.
said, Klopp is building his team for a high counter press, a pressing squad, trying to break down a parking bus squad. That's what he's built that team for. He knows teams are going to park the bus, so he's built a squad that we can counter press. We can press high up the field. How can we break down you building out the back or parking the bus and then go quickly?
And that's when you need those smart midfielders.
Yeah.
Those ones
Right.
that see see things that
a Cruz,
that are happening.
a
Right.
Modric. Right. Yes. Right. I don't think they have that elite midfielder. Thiago Alcantara, great midfielder. I don't think he's on the level of Cruz, Modric, or Casemiro yet.
No.
Fabinho, going to be sitting the bench for Brazil. Great player. Should have been on the roster in 2018, but not quite.
Is he on it? He's on it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They should. If they don't, God bless them. I hate when they leave him home and they bring a Brazilian. That's like from the Brazilian league, and I get it. You're trying to bring the Brazilian league with you to the World Cup, but it's like, do you want to win the World Cup? Priorities. And then Henderson, who I don't think he even starts for England, and if he does, I don't think he really contributes.
I think he might be like on his way out of the squad completely.
Probably.
If
we look at the Euro run,
like I would say, the next major tournaments, he's definitely not.
No, I don't. He might be on the team, but he's not starting, and he might roll in because you got players like Bellingham, you got Declan Rice, you got that other guy had like the long hair. He's mixed. What's his name? If I saw his name, I'd be like, that's it. He's got long hair. He wore it in a poofy ponytail. Anyway, those guys are starting for England, but. Left back, right back, classic. Konate, great job. Van Dijk, besides that one hiccup, phenomenal. The front three, amazing. Those guys are all world class. So it really, for me, it comes down to the midfield. They got to buy midfielders. And I think that's all we can really break down here.
Yeah. Do
you have any other thing you want to add?
That's about it. Score goals to win games. That's
Hell
all I got.
yeah. One thing I do want to actually pull up is the heat map, which I've had this pulled up while you were talking, and it is just sexy. I just love a good heat map.
Yeah.
Look at Liverpool. This tells you so much about the game, right?
Yeah.
Just high press, high domination with the possession high up the field. Real Madrid, we're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool. We're not going to pass it to Benzema. We're going to leave him kind of open, but we're going to attack down the wings with Vinicius and Valverde. And
That's true. Benzema almost he could have like took a day off.
Really,
he took a day. He took a day off.
Basically, took a day off. I'm curious to see this midfield. Yeah, look at them.
Yeah,
and see they're sitting in. You can tell they're playing a single pivot here, with a two pivot, with a two midfielder ahead of them.
It was almost like they were forced to. They almost forced that midfield to do what we're talking about.
Look at that.
And it didn't happen. Like, it didn't happen the way it should have.
Yeah. And it makes you wonder, is this Klopp's style of play? Does he require the attacking front three to really create stuff? I feel like that's where Firmino is so dangerous.
Right.
Because he plays that false nine role. He's your creative, attacking midfielder, false nine type of player. Who's going to do that for you?
You could have him drop back and have
Right. Drop into the line.
Yep.
But I just wanted to quickly talk about the heat maps. Poor Liverpool, one of the best second-place teams we've ever seen. I've been telling all my Liverpool friends that to kind of like give them a little rib. And
definitely would have loved to see him win the EPL, honestly. I really thought they had
They're
that.
so close, dude. I think they're right there. I don't think they need any pieces to win the EPL. But as far as Champions League, when you're playing teams outside of England, you can't do the same thing.
No.
And I think that's what we're seeing. And same thing with Man City, right?
Yep.
Man City just they play their style, and
people have seen it.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
Especially when you're on that pedestal like that.
Yeah.
Like, people have seen it. They've seen the tape. There's plenty of tape out there to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you just come at somebody and say, well, fuck it, this is what we're going to do.
Right.
And fuck you, we're going to do it.
If Haaland is on Man City against Real Madrid, do you think Man City advance?
Wow, what a great question.
Right?
I'm
going to say yeah. I think they do.
Yeah.
I think he gets them 1 or 2 goals that you don't.
I think he could at least get them 1.
Yeah. That's fair. In 2 games, 1 goal? Yeah. Now you're tied up.
Then you're tied. And
Now
you
you're
go
tied.
from there.
You go from there. But shit, man.
And that's anybody's.
We'll see. There's a great video that I've meant to watch. It's how will Haaland fit into Man City? And it's one of those like Tifo or Football Made Simple videos. It looks like it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. Talking about how he makes dynamic runs. He doesn't stop moving.
Yeah.
He can go out to the wings, and it's like, oof.
And they kind of need that. They need a dude that they can, because I mean, let's be honest, like Sterling's kind of that guy, but he doesn't finish.
Right.
And this dude's gonna finish for him.
Oof.
So.
All right, let's move on. We had some other really important games. We're gonna just play this. Booty, what games were these?
We're talking. We had some actual football that mattered for multiple reasons. We had Ukraine and Scotland on the World Cup playoff.
Qualifiers, baby.
Yeah, so this is a fun one. Couple things to point out about this one before we dive into it. In case you didn't know, something's going on with Ukraine. So they've obviously they haven't played together an international game in 6 months.
Damn, is that real?
Yes.
Wow.
So for them to come out,
look at that passion.
Yeah. To be honest, sorry Scotland, you had no chance from the minute this started. I was rooting for Scotland just because whatever team's going to be in this group that we're in for USA, I would rather play Scotland right now. But Ukraine's got some ballers, as we know. We touched on them a hard bit during the Euros.
Yeah.
And it's the typical Ukrainian gangsters are the ones that scored this match.
Really?
Yarmolenko, Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko.
Yeah. So your West Ham boys came to show up again. And then the greatest thing about this match, before I pass it to you, the final minutes of this match, Ukraine get on a breakaway. They literally seal the deal with a goal.
Wow.
Ref just calls it after the goal. It's awesome. So it was a really fun one.
This one was 3-1.
Yep.
Yarmolenko, Yarmolenchuk, and Artem Dovbyk.
Yeah, didn't know that dude. I'd have to look him up, to be honest with you guys out there listening.
I got to say, man, I really like the Ukraine's logo.
I know, dude.
That's hot.
We were saying in the group that it looks like it stares back at you. Like, see those eyes where it's like, fuck you.
It's definitely 3D as well. There's like some perspective to it.
Yeah.
This little piece goes behind and this is in front. Anyway, they came out with a weird formation, a 4-1-4-1. Why don't you just call it a 4-5-1?
Interesting thing about Ukraine
why
too.
Make it complicated?
Yeah, I know, right? If you look at this lineup, the one thing that sticks out to me is they use Zinchenko hard. Midfielder.
Yeah.
Rocking it. So
interesting. And he had one of the highest scores on the team, 8-1.
Yeah, it's weird. He's to me, I like watching him better as a midfielder than a wingback.
You know, it's funny enough. Excuse me. When Pep has him out at the wing, him and Cancelo, as the team goes forward, instead of having his outside backs go down the wing, he has them pinch in and behave as center midfielders.
Yeah.
So you have your two center backs, your two outside backs. Rather than have the outside backs fly forward, he has them step in front of the center backs.
Mm.
And then you can have your attacking midfielders then join the front three and create a front five.
So it almost kind of helps him.
So he basically plays as a center midfielder. I'm going to quickly go down to his stats. Let's just see how involved he got. Where is he? Okay, so summary, he had 86% passing accuracy. On offense, he had 3 key passes, had 2 dribbles. Let's check him out on defense, of course. 4 tackles. That's probably why you have him in the middle. He just disrupts things. And he made 68 passes. Looks like he was the second highest passer on the team behind the center back. So very influential, and he got an assist.
Hot shit.
So looking at his rating, he had the second highest rating on the team with an 8.1. Impressive. I want to catch these highlights.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Right here. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why Oh, actually there's 2 5.
And I would say for the first
Interesting. Wow, look how they're moving.
First 20 minutes of this match.
Wow, what a ball.
Yes, sir.
Oh! That was dirty. Oh my gosh, Yarmolenko. Dog.
Yes, sir.
Put the country on your back, son.
Yeah.
Is he on? Is he on? Is he on?
Very.
Woo! That's tight.
Multiple guys holding him on.
That's tight, man. Right here, this guy.
They BF'd their back line for the first 20 minutes so hard. I think they had him scared the rest of the time.
No shit.
If you go back and watch the first 20 minutes, they're just it was your typical shit that you're probably telling the children.
Mm-hmm.
Through balls. It was literally through balls and
touch.
speed. They had so many chances.
I gotta say, man, that keeper got scared.
Yeah. Oof. Oh yeah, he didn't know what. I'm telling you, it was a mind game with the whole back line with them after a while, where they were getting chance after chance. They just weren't finishing for a while, and it was a matter of time. It was really a matter of time.
Oh shit! When was the last time you properly cleansed your
Cleanse your butthole. Make sure to cleanse your butthole, people.
Cleanse your butthole. It's toxic waste down there. You don't want it just hanging out.
It is. And here's the second one. I didn't get a chance to see the second one. I had to go buy a washer and dryer.
Did that center back? Did he put that ball in for the first goal, or is that a midfielder?
I don't remember. I took.
Oh, look at that! Get your hands off me, boy!
Look at this.
From the Ukraine. Ooh, awful touch. What can we do?
We'll just settle it.
Ooh.
Take your time.
Ooh. Press him. Fuck. Get on him. Damn.
And look, they all get caught.
Oh.
They all get caught staring.
Man, they even had hands on him. He said, "Get the fuck off me." Yarmolenko. Go say what's up, man.
You just go straight up in the crowd.
Yeah. Love that. Love it. Oh, love the colors.
So much cooler because the Ukraine situation, right? I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, people are going to just want to see them succeed.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt bad for Scotland on that point. It's like, man, what a shitty position for you to be in, to have to play, basically against the world.
I'm going to be honest. This is like a lose-lose. Like, you beat them, it's like, oh, come on, man. You beat Ukraine.
Yeah,
or it's like,
yeah.
oh, fuck, you lost to Ukraine. Like, they're on a tear, man.
Yeah, I mean, I bet on Ukraine for this game, literally, because I was like, how in the world are they going to lose this game?
They're not going to fucking lose this game.
No. And now, just to point this out for all the kids out there, so now the Ukraine has to play Wales, and the winner of that will be injected into the veins of Group B. So hopefully it's Wales, because I don't want to play Ukraine.
Yeah, I really don't want to play Ukraine either.
I think Ukraine actually, war or no war, with no, with nothing going on. Let's pretend like nothing's going on with Ukraine for a minute.
It's still a badass team.
Yeah, I don't want to play Ukraine.
Dog, you remember in the Euros, their qualifying group, they won every game.
Yeah.
They had 15 points or 18 points or whatever.
Yeah, one of the few teams to do that too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked that they fired Shevchenko as a head coach. Like,
I
why
thought he
would
just
you?
moved on. I thought he just went somewhere else. I think he just went.
He went to Genoa as a head coach, but like,
I thought he just resigned.
maybe, but he wound up
could be wrong.
coaching. You know what it was? I think you're right. I think he resigned with the intention of coaching a club.
Yeah, I think he wanted to do this daily.
Yeah.
Which is, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually saw something the other day that it was on like I think it was on like Instagram or something like that, where they asked Ancelotti why hasn't he coached Italy yet, and he was saying, he's like, no, I need the day to day. I need the day to day grind. He said something like keeps me young or something like that.
Oh, dog! Scotland had 2 clear-cut opportunities.
That's no excuse there. He thought about that way too much.
Well, that guy's like, fuck.
Look, you can see in his eyes, like he hesitates for a second.
Does he?
And he's like thinking about it. Look, he's thinking. Look, he's like. See, you know what I mean? Like if you just run full speed,
he tried to
just
tuck
put
it
it home?
in that side.
Right.
He should have
thought
gone
about that
back
way
post.
too much.
Yeah, way too long. Where do I go with it? Or I'm going right.
Yep. Squirt. That's what you get. You get squirted on.
You know what? I feel like Ukraine just got the luck on their side, man.
Yeah, like they get
ball.
They pull one right here, and then of course Scotland just throws everybody quick, throws everybody forward.
I gotta break that down, man. I hate seeing shit like this. Fantastic ball.
Nobody.
You got a one man. You got one man. Fucking beat him right here. Look at this space.
Somebody's got to slide in.
Take a fucking heavy touch right there.
But by the time anybody gets there, the whole defense is back.
Now you've got 5 defenders in the box. Now you're totally fucked.
Yeah.
You got 6 defenders in the box. They've covered every single angle.
Yep.
God, that drives me crazy when kids do this shit. And we got professionals doing this.
We got professionals doing shit.
Man, that drives me. What could,
Even the goal they get is questionable. It crosses. They have to check and see it crosses the line.
Who do you think that is that put that ball in?
I don't know, but like he's like lackadaisical after he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, oh, there it is. And he's like jogging. You gotta be fucking sprinting, dude.
Man,
I know you got. It's 75th minute. Your legs are dying. But hey, man, this is World Cup right here. It's McGregor. Probably their best player.
This is essentially a World Cup.
Yeah. Like this is y'all World Cup right here. You gotta dig deep at this point, and
you know what? I bet he has no left. I bet that dude had no left.
Could have been.
You saw what he did?
Yep.
And this guy right here, he's forcing him. What's he doing?
He's doing the right thing. He's forcing him to the corner and away from the center.
Yeah, get him away from the goal. But still, man, get a little scissor, bump, pop, left.
Yeah,
have a shot.
Fake like you have it, at least. Fake it till you make it, baby.
You know what else was extremely telegraphed? And I hate that we're doing this, but I love that we're doing this. If you watch right before he shoots it, it's so obvious. If you look at that, I'm going to try and bring it back. He takes like 3 or 4 steps before he shoots. Ready? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop.
Dude's even like, look, because he forced him the right way. He's like, go ahead and take that shot, dude.
Phenomenal save by the goalkeeper as well.
Yep.
Is there? We got 2 more goals coming up.
Scotland gets one. That's it. Like I said, like it barely crosses the line, and then they have like 10 minutes, so they throw everybody forward. Nothing comes of it, and when they throw everybody forward, Ukraine just goes ahead and catches them on a counter, and just I think this is the goal right here. Actually, let's see.
Ooh.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, did that go in? No. Goal! Wow, that was quick.
Oh yeah, like when you see the replay, you're like, oh, on the field, you'd be able to.
It's
see
a bad angle. Yeah, you can't see it. Yeah. Great save by the defender.
Look, this man's got a fucking Kmart sweatshirt on. He's ready to rock.
If there's no VAR, if there's no goal line assistance, I think you keep playing. You're like, no, that's not. There's no. Oh yeah, that's a fucking goal. Where is this for Ronaldo's goal?
Yeah.
Right?
It seems to pop up when it's convenient for people. Watch how many times it's going to pop up conveniently for a lot of the Middle Eastern teams in this World Cup. Just throwing it out there. It's like Vinny said on a few podcasts ago. Watch for those. There's going to be a lot of money thrown around things.
Yep.
You don't want to think things happen like that, but they do, unfortunately.
Yep. Especially when there's money.
Especially when FIFA's involved, and we're playing in a country where as of right now, the World Cup should be happening right now.
Yep.
But
in the
because
US,
of money and greed, it's going to be in December instead. Well, November.
How about this? If the World Cup is right now, who wins it in your mind?
Oh, man. Ukraine.
What timing? Ukraine, yeah?
Actually, I already put a bet down.
Nice.
But, also that's based on odds and who's got nice odds and everything, So if it's about the odds, I really like Portugal. It's Ronaldo's last chance. They're hot. They played more games than most people have because they played through the playoffs.
They're fucking
right?
peaking.
Right?
They're peaking as a team.
They never look good in the initial rounds lately in the major tournaments they've been in. The one 2 Euros ago where they looked terrible to start the Euro. Mm-hmm. They get the playoff spot. They win. They win.
They fucking win.
Which we rarely see that. If we think about it, where a team just gets hot all of a sudden.
Yep.
It's usually teams that you already know, like they got some guys that are going to turn on.
France hot the whole way through.
Right.
Germany hot whole way through.
Right.
Yeah.
You rarely see a team that just gets hot at the end.
Yeah.
And then takes off.
Right.
So I put a couple bucks down on Portugal.
I got Brazil, dog.
Brazil's looking good. Nobody's paying attention.
Vinny, Neymar, Rafinha, Casemiro, Paquetá.
I think the biggest monkey they have on their back is just the past. Everybody's looking at the last few World Cups and how they've faltered when it comes down to the knockout rounds. But it doesn't matter. Like the last few World Cups do not matter now. You know.
For me, it comes down to everyone else has caught up to Brazil. Brazil is not the out-and-out favorite every World Cup like they usually are. Everyone's caught up, so there's balance everywhere.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper to forward, everyone's got world-class players up and down the pitch. Now, however, in order to break that balance, you need individual quality. You need individual creativity. You need to be bold. I feel like out of all the teams right now, I feel like Brazil has the most players that can create something out of nothing.
Yeah, and usually, I mean, if you think about it, Brazil kind of has that mentality forever, where it's a lot of individuals.
Yes,
that when the World Cups they've won, it's because the individuals have come together,
right?
They've been able to put it down on paper and do it. The World Cups they haven't won is because everybody was their individual selves, and it just didn't happen. I think like another squad, obviously we got to pay attention to is France. You have to, I think.
Yep.
But also, there's that curse when you win the World Cup, you don't win. You don't even qualify for the knockout round. The next one.
Mm-hmm.
That's now going on. I think 4 World Cups in a row,
except for Brazil.
Other than that, we got to throw Belgium out there, but there's so much pressure on them now because of all the tournaments they should have won at this point, and they haven't even gotten close. So it's
what the fuck?
Poland. They get Poland.
Wait, did Poland win this game?
Poland won that game.
Is this the,
Wales is beatable, dude?
Is this the game for the World Cup or no?
This was a friendly. They played the other day, same day as what we just watched.
Okay,
it was just a friendly.
So when do they have their, or is it already Wales?
Wales plays Ukraine now.
Oh, Wales is already through. They're playing the winner of Ukraine and Scotland.
Right.
Got it.
And the winner of Ukraine Wales is injected into the veins of Group B. Yes.
Iran, England, USA.
We got a tough group. We
do.
We really do. I would like to watch a little bit more of Iran, to be honest.
Yep.
Sure. But I'm also nervous because we're in Middle East, and like we were just saying, it's a Middle East team.
Man.
So.
And that, you know what? I think Vinny brought that point up on the last podcast. So we are in the Middle East, and we have a Middle East team. Mm-hmm. They're going to be fucking showing up.
Notice how far Russia went last World Cup in Russia.
Yeah, shit. I'm curious to see the kind of culture they bring. Like, I don't think anyone will forget the African culture that we saw at the 2010 World Cup.
Fun. That was a fun one.
The vuvuzelas.
Yeah.
I was in the crowd. Gosh,
I was watching a ton of highlights of the 2010 the other day just because I'll put stuff on in the background when I'm watching Baby.
Yeah, right.
But it's like stuff like, you can't pay attention to completely.
Right.
But just throw it on. And I put on the England-Germany.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh.
Like Germany whooped
the no
their
call?
ass.
Wasn't there a goal that didn't get called? Neuer just picked it out the net?
It was Gerrard.
Yeah, wow.
Or it was Lampard.
It hit
Slam
the
party.
boop, boop.
And it was
Yeah.
total. That was definitely a goal. And at the time, it would have been 2-2 before half.
Right.
So you got to think that might have changed the whole.
Oh, it changes everything. You can't predict
Yeah.
what happens after that.
So,
no way.
That was a fun one. But yeah, like you said, like you look in the crowd.
What do you
see
think?
the colors,
What do you
see
think the Middle Easterns are going to do? What do you think the Arabic people, the Muslims? I'm so curious to see what they bring.
Bring stripper poles like in the middle. You know what I mean? Stripper poles. They're gonna have strippers that are like half naked with like lions and tigers attached to like chains,
Like a
and
Xerxes
shit.
type of vibe.
Yeah, as far as like far out as you can think.
We're gonna see a lot of turbans. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Kafia, I think is the official name.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna the hijabs, the women.
Yep.
From here. But like as far as like noise and chants and like the vuvuzela is noise makers.
Yeah.
Are there going to be noise makers?
See,
I don't know. I'm excited to see what they bring. That's my point. I'm so curious what kind of culture they bring as fans to their games because they're going to have the home field advantage.
I really hope because it's in Qatar, like I really hope it's not one of those things where like it's just going to be folks with money in the stands. Like I really think
the
tickets are going to be
tickets
crazy.
are affordable.
They're affordable?
Yeah, World Cup tickets are very affordable.
Okay.
Yeah, to get I remember it was like $150 to sit midfield front row.
Oh, cool.
That was to go see I think Germany Ghana
in 2014.
Yeah.
In Brazil. Cool.
And I'm not sure if the value varies based on the currency, but at that time a Brazilian dollar was 2-1 to the US.
Yeah.
So it's not I mean it's 2-1 is a lot, but right now it's almost 6 for Brazil. That's how bad their economy has fallen since 2014.
Which, by the way, great heads up here.
Yeah.
I got us a place to stay for the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah.
If it's in Dallas, which, I mean, I think it will be. They're going to use AT&T Stadium. They'll fucking grass the shit out of that.
They better grass it, yeah.
My buddy Matt that you met, that I ride Toth with, he...
I don't want to stay at somebody's house.
Oh,
dude,
no.
We should get a tour bus.
It's a lake house.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
All right. Does he?
He was already like, oh, we could use the lake house for sure.
Shit, that might be just like headquarters.
Yeah.
But I really want to like. I either want to fly or I want to drive.
I know. I think I want to fly.
West Coast or East Coast?
But like
maybe like fly down the East Coast, like fly into the East Coast and then drive down the coast.
I wouldn't mind going to there or Miami.
See, that's another
one.
Like
that.
Because you know Atlanta's going to try and get it in there.
Atlanta's going to get in there.
You know they're going to
I would rather go to a place that's cooler, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, than Dallas or Atlanta. But if I had
I like
to,
Atlanta. Atlanta's a cool city.
Yeah, there's stuff to do. There's bottomless strip clubs. I mean, there's like a lot of bars. There's a lot of bars there.
I would love Miami just because I want to go to see. I've never been to Miami in my
Miami's
life.
cool, man.
I would want to.
Cool.
I think I would like to vibe out there.
I actually, I went recently, and I really I told wife, I was like, I could see myself living there.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't like is there wasn't. And again, this is like a New Orleans person. There wasn't like a cheap place to hang out. Everything was very
expensive.
Like the bars.
Is that because you were not a local?
I think so.
Okay.
Like if you're on the beach, everything's expensive.
Because you got to imagine there's a huge Latino population.
Oh yeah, everybody's speaking Spanish. One of my drivers didn't speak English at all. So we were talking like Messi and Ronaldo and stuff.
Okay.
So it's I expanded my my Spanish as much as I could.
Yeah.
And my buddy I was with spoke it fluently. So,
so
I was just all right. When it got to a point he couldn't understand, I was like, all right, tell him
Tag
this.
team. Go.
Yeah, I was like, tell him this. But yeah, so it was a really cool vibe. The food's good too.
Of course.
There's lots of Cubans.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I was like, the last day I was there, I was like, I just want a place I could hang out.
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't a place to hang out really, unless you're on the beach.
The beach, right? The beachfront properties are gonna just demand so much money.
Yeah. Yeah. Miami's fun there.
One other thing that I'm seeing here that we should talk about.
Yeah, some U.S.
A little bit of USA Morocco.
I didn't catch it. Did you?
I did.
Catch it?
I caught a little bit of it. Not enough. Give me a second. USA Morocco. From what I saw in highlights and other things like that, we dominated this game.
We looked crisp, huh?
I saw McKinney subbed in, which was great.
Yes.
Coming back from that broken foot.
He got a little time on the last Juve game, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember posting that in the group.
Yep.
So right away, looking at this lineup, amazing front We got Tim Weah, Brendan Aronson, Christian Pulisic. I'm not sold on Jesus Ferreira. I'm not sold on him yet, but he has plenty of time to prove himself. We also had Yunus Musa, Tyler Adams, clinic. Let's go, baby. Looks like we had a 4-2-4 where I think Brendan Aronson was playing like a center attacking mid. I'd have to look into that as they play. Let's
see. Morocco had Hakimi.
Oh, sorry. Get that back up. Come on now. Yeah, notable names. You got
Hakimi. Morocco used to have
that's about it.
What's his name from Juve?
Center back.
Yeah.
Demiral.
Yes.
Yeah. Tarap. Man, what a fucking legend.
Decent.
Tarap. And I don't really recognize anybody else. Morocco, I think, was one of the best teams in the AFCON recently.
Ranked 23rd in the world.
Yeah, it's crazy that they just kind of like fell apart here. I don't know what happened.
You love to see it.
So here we go. Immediately with that rugby start. Who was that? That's got to be Tyler Adams. Good high press here from the U.S. Winning the ball back.
Oh.
High position. Jesus Ferreira. Decent.
Yeah, that was
Love
nice.
that.
Put
Love
it low.
that.
He kept it low.
Kept it low. Kept it on frame. Still high press. Top of the box. I would have liked it maybe a little bit higher. Kind of go for that upper 90. But who is this? Who is this?
Oh, damn. We had a lot of chances early.
Yeah. This is the 4th minute. Ooh.
Pulley.
I see you, Pool. Ooh. Good idea.
See, left foot. He needs to get the other sleeve tattooed, and he could really be, he could really be a hard ass.
Wow, that was Yunus Musa going down the left wing there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Plays wing for Valencia. Here we go. Tim Weah.
There it is.
Tim Weah. Dude, so fast.
Damn.
Right into his hands.
And I'm going to try 20th minute, I think?
Something was that?
I think, what do we score, 20th minute?
Pretty quick, I think. Here's Morocco's first attack, looks like. Oh, my.
Oh.
That's horrible. Oh, that dude should have swung at it. Yeah. Damn, that could have been an easy goal.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Here we go. Where's the defense? Oh. Let's bring that back. Jeez.
Bring them back.
All right, so right away, again, defense running towards your goal. Hate that, but, you got to get set up. Dude gets cooked. Okay, so whoever this is just fucking gave the other team a through ball.
Who's starting keeper for us?
Swing. Matt Turner.
Turner?
No.
Yeah, that's a nice save.
All right, right here, this is fucking Anthony Robinson getting... God, like, how does that happen? It's just wide open.
I think. Well, in his defense, everybody's a little disconnected here.
Well, so
we keep him on sides.
Yeah.
We keep this dude on sides that makes the run.
So right away, everyone should be on Anthony Robinson.
Yeah.
Zimmerman should be commanding
everybody. Push up.
Boom, top of the box. This guy's like, I see what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's heads. If you look, he's looking over here. He's looking over here. He's looking over here. Everybody's looking away from the play. Now we're in. Oh, Musa. Sorry, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta pick that runner up.
He knew it too. Like, you see him, he's like, damn it.
Yeah. I think that's Tyler Adams who made the. Yeah, look at him. He's like, dude, that's on you, bro.
Yep.
Oh, and we lost McKenzie, I think. Right, what's his name? Is that his name? The center back.
Zimmerman?
No, Zimmerman's in.
Zimmerman's in?
It was his partner that had been the center back that had been with him all throughout qualifiers.
He got hurt?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he might be out for the World Cup.
Fuck.
I need to check on that injury, but I remember hearing about it.
Why is it we always have these, like, just devastating injuries? It's not like a 2-week thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Gio Reyna as well.
Right.
Like, we really could use him.
He was training today, at least.
Yeah. All right.
So that's good.
Brendan Aronson. What a ball. Wow, dummy.
Oh, hello.
Good save, Turner.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, this would have been fun to watch.
I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even remember what was going on.
Marketing.
Yeah.
USA has got to do better informing the USA people when there's a game. ESPN.
I wouldn't be watching this shit.
Where the fuck were you? Man.
I wasn't doing shit. What's up, packing boxes.
Yeah. This might have been on Paramount Plus. I forget what channel was hosting this. But regardless, I mean, you got to just market it. You got to just, hey, we're playing. We're playing.
Yeah.
Tim Weah. Woo! That man, I tell you what, he's got to be on the field for the USA. Yeah. I don't care what you say. He's just got to be on the field. Boom.
Hey, Tim Weah every day.
Did you hear the announcer when he scored his goal?
No.
I'm trying to pull it up on Twitter.
Let's skip to those goals.
Hold on, I am.
Just give me a go. I need me a go. Oh, this is the goal right here. This is it.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, of course.
So, what's funny is you were saying, they need to do a better job advertising it. Pulisic, after this game, made a little comment about how he was wishing that there were more USA fans at this game. So maybe, could be playing into that.
He's right. He's 100% right.
Yeah.
All right, I got it pulled up. When he scores, we'll cue that.
Oh shit! Jesus popped on this.
Dude, that was actually that's something I've been looking into. But this guy breaks down the Bible for more than its literal meanings. Like he goes deeper into the meanings.
So it's like a Spitz class,
basically.
Yeah.
I never had Spitz.
Yeah, you should see.
Oh, man.
He told me like day one the Bible was bullshit. I was
so
like, what?
It's a guideline. Let's not talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, what an amazing through ball and an amazing touch by Pulisic. Fake shot,
boom,
cuts it back. Brendan Aronson, just a hustle machine, getting an easy tap in from his American teammate. Oh, awful Zimmerman. Somehow we get lucky. Here's Pooley on the ball going forward.
Taking
his defender on. Love seeing it. We got Anthony Robinson.
So I haven't seen the second goal yet.
Ooh, you haven't?
Mm-mm.
I think this is...
It's nice.
This is a good little play of possession here. There, this is it. So notice right here. Okay, what do you see? Who's open?
We got homeboy right here that I can't tell what number it is because it's,
Tim Weah.
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Yeah. Get it to him. Oh no. Really? All right.
Check the announcer out.
All
right. The announcer on this goal, and I'm going to put this one on. Okay. This was hilarious. You got to hear him, right? The way he says...
Like I told you, bitch.
Oh, God. I think every time he scores, you got to do that. Every time. What a shot, too.
Yeah.
So look,
I didn't think he was going to shoot that.
Look
I thought he was going to fucking cross it or something.
Space, touch,
turn,
yeah.
Rip it.
Fourth touch. Oh, I love it. Okay, back to the highlights. What is Greg doing, man? Celebrate, bro. It's 2-0. Fuck.
He's still thinking about his job. Yeah, keeper fucked that up.
Keeper, gotta get your wrist game going, boy.
Yeah, yikes.
Awful. Wow. Great strike by Tim Weah.
Oh, that's a nice angle. Cool. Hell yeah.
He did put some nice knuckle on it.
He did.
You know what? He's got the Jesuit shin guards, man. You look at him, he's got the really short shin guards, short socks. Yeah, I wish I could have watched this game. The boys came to play.
The third one came pretty late, huh?
Is that John Luca? Oh, that's Jesus Ferreira. Yeah, I believe it was a PK.
Yeah.
But anyway, we look good, man. Morocco is no team to be, tip your nose up to.
If you would have asked me beforehand, I would have said if we were going to win this, probably 1-0.
1-0, 1-1.
Yeah, 3. That's pretty impressive. I'd like to see if maybe they were missing some folks too,
They were.
But hey, we were missing folks too. So
hell yeah. Oh. Jesus. Come on, bro.
Was that McKinney?
That was Jesus Ferreira.
Oh, okay.
Great ball, Aaron.
Yo.
Come on, bro. Tuck that in your post, dude.
Come on, baby.
What you doing, dog? Look at this angle he's got on the near post. Watch this shit.
Yeah, come on, dog.
You got near post right there.
Yeah. Come on, dog.
Come on, Brick.
Fuck.
Head down.
Yeah, you gotta look up, man.
He must have picked his shot.
Come on, man.
Good save. That was a great makeup save there.
Being a poncho. Come on, man. Shit.
Brendan Aronson, newly acquired by Leeds.
Yes,
With
yeah.
Coach Jesse Marsh.
I saw a post. Shout out to Sam's Army. Is Leeds now the new favorite USA club? You know, it used to be Everton.
Could be.
You know,
Could be.
I think we need to put that on the radar. We got a USA coach. We got
USA player.
USA player.
I'm down to get some Leeds gear.
Lead me up, dude. Lead the way.
You think Leeds will ever get in Champions League?
No.
No.
I think they'll get relegated before they get to Champions League again.
What?
That's a nice bet to put, right?
All right.
Put down. I could see that they were mighty close this year. I mean, they were a game away from getting relegated.
That's right.
I could see them getting relegated first before Champions League.
Do you think Do you think that was a cause of them switching coaches mid-season, going from Bielsa to Jesse Marsh? And I think there might have been one in between.
Could have been. You know, I think they had some injuries too. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I mean, right now, I feel like the top four is a lock right now.
Yeah, I wish EPL.
I think, what do United have to do to even like sniff it at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like,
sell their soul
for Chelsea to now have the opportunity to re-sign people because they couldn't. You know, they can now re-sign guys.
Yeah, new owner. Right.
So that's a problem because
Liverpool,
the guys
Man City are locked. Chelsea now is probably going to be back up there.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at Tottenham to fuck up.
And Tottenham's looking great. As long as Conte's running Tottenham, I'm a believer in that.
I'm a believer in that.
Arsenal's going to be hanging out too.
There's already rumors of that Conte's going after a really big player. Fuck, who is it? I'll remember it. But you know he wants McKinney.
Man, that Conte's a fucking man.
Conte fucking wins.
Yeah. So
He fucking makes it happen.
What United has to do to even get in this conversation, I don't know, dude. I don't know. If I'm Ronaldo, I don't want to be there either.
It's gonna be a while. Who the fuck is this bum? 13? Pulley.
I don't know, dude. They had a ton of shots on goal too.
Yeah, we looked.
That's your PK.
Look at him run away.
Yep.
Now come fucking talk to me if you want.
Yep.
Oh, I hope they show this. Pulisic and his teammate did a great job here at confusing the Moroccan defenders on who was taking the PK. This has become a thing.
I did hear about this.
This has become a thing in soccer now where the guy with the ball doesn't necessarily take the PK. And they'll hold the ball by the PK spot, and they'll take all the abuse from all these players, all the shit talk.
Yeah.
And then right as everyone clears out the box, they go and hand the ball to somebody else. And then that person's able to kind of have a clear mind.
Yeah, because this keeper's been looking at footage of Pulisic taking PKs, and then he doesn't take the PK.
Oh, yeah, clear foul. Hakimi.
Didn't get the ball, nothing. Yeah, come on, dog. You fucked up. You fucked up.
You see how they're all crowding around him?
Yep.
They're all getting by the PK spot.
Dude, that ref's mighty generous.
You mean?
Like, somebody should have got a red eventually from the talking. Just wouldn't shut up. Or a second yellow. Yeah, apparently he's Pulisic's roommate, or he was.
Oh.
So that was another thing, like for a while, like when they're in camp or whatever.
Oh, it was Haji Smith?
Yeah, yes. They asked him after. I was like, how'd you let your roommate take the shot? What's going on?
Everybody's gonna be wanting a roommate with Pulisic,
right? Shit, you
All
want to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up. Yeah, I was just thinking.
Let's wrap this baby up like a Trojan on a Saturday night, or Trojan at prom night, which is a Saturday night. Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
It's that time we open our prayer books and we go to town on some people that we love or people we hate.
I've got one.
Go for it.
The new owners of AC Milan, Redbird. The owner, I forget his name. I need to remember his name. But he went by the AC Milan Museum, and they recorded him, and they took interviews with him. And it's the first time you actually see an owner be engaged with the club and to be engaged with the fans. And he said he actually went out to the AC Milan celebrations for the Scudetto. And he said it was unlike anything he's ever seen in sports.
I'll bet.
He's like, and I've been in sports management for 25 years. He's like, I've seen Super Bowls, I've seen Stanley Cups, MLBs. He's like, nothing came close to what the city of Milan did when they won that. And I think
I believe that
something
100%.
had to do with them having to wait 11 years. So it's all this kind of built up anticipation. But at the same time, 1 million people showed up to that celebration.
Especially when you got so used to winning it all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
4 decades. We're not talking, we're not talking like here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give a shout out to them. So happy. Bought them for $1.3 billion. Woo. So the excitement for this transfer window is just building. I have our buddy Rohit, who, by the way, I send you a photo. We need to post his photo on our. He recently got called up on a really popular AC Milan podcast.
Oh, sweet.
Gave some great points, and I was like, dude, we're gonna post your photo on our
Yeah,
channel. So
let's do it.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Rohit as well.
Yeah.
That man keeps me so up to date on everything AC Milan. I'm willing to bet I will get a notification within the next hour about what's the latest. So shout out to Redbird and Mr. Rohit.
Rohit pointed out the Boston Red Sox, so I forever loved him for that. So it's fine.
Yes, yeah, fuck yeah, love that.
That's a great shout out there because even though I'm a Juve fan, I do love AC as well.
You do.
So
You got a little bit.
I
Hey
do.
man, we gave you Pirlo.
Yeah.
We gave you 3 great years.
Yeah, I used to. I mean, they were the only professional team I've seen play. So.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
right. You told me that.
Yeah, so I got a soft spot for them too. Like when they beat us, I'm not that mad.
If
If it's Inter, like fuck Inter.
fuck Inter. It's
but-
fuck Inter on the Footy Fetish show.
Yeah, fuck Inter, fuck Fiorentina, fuck like all of them. Like,
Damn.
Fiorentina, like I'll
All
take
right.
their jerseys because
Oh yeah,
I like the
it's
purple,
Fucking
but-
fresh. Yeah.
yeah, fuck all them.
All right.
Fuck Napoli, fuck all them. Fuck them all.
Who's your shout out?
Shout out to Taco Bell. They brought back the Mexican pizza.
Damn, they
So-
did. What? All right.
I have had 5 Mexican pizzas since. It's only been 2 weeks. I'm gonna go get one right now with a Baja
Yeah.
Blast. We're gonna Mountain Dew Baja Blast that shit.
Damn.
Baja Blast in your face.
Blast.
I know 2 Taco Bells. I'm like equidistant from both of them. I don't know which one. I went geographic right there on some geometry right there on some equidistant shit. I think this one's closer. I don't know.
We
We're
gonna
gonna
find
figure it
out.
out. We're gonna fucking use our smartphone, not be a dumbass, and use our smartphone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Get you a fucking Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Also, you can get it veggie friendly as well. My wife's vegetarian. She's been digging it as well. She didn't know that you could do it.
There's veggie.
Mexican pizza. Yeah, you just get it without the beef. They do it with beans. Yeah, it's sex. It's hot sex. It's hot sex up in your mouth. Not like Hakimi in this match, but I think that's all I got. That's all you got.
That's all I got.
The next episode, I guess, it's kind of a downtime,
We can find something to talk
but we're
about.
gonna find something
We
to talk
gonna
about.
find something to talk
I say
about.
give us a week or two. Booty's moving in a new house and
Heard
all
that.
that fun stuff. So,
Mhm.
doink, doink.
Oh, God.
Look at this
Oh
shit.
my God. Whoa.
Oh,
We're just
Bouncing
catching
around
the
here.
end highlights here of the USA Morocco game.
Morocco should have had one on a PK, but
doinked it.
well, doink. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been the Footy Fetish Show where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. Peace out, Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Give me Girl Scout cookies.
By the way, real quick, do you know the Boy Scouts sell meat sticks? And no longer popcorn?
Oh, no.